Good morning, guys. How are you today? Is everyone fine? Dun, dun, dun. So, do you know who has come to meet us today? Any guesses? No, not a lion. No. Of course not a peacock. So, we have invited our teddy bear. See, how cute is he? Alright, so let's begin a day with a teddy bear song. Alright, here we go. Teddy bear, turn around. Teddy bear, touch the ground. Ooh. Teddy bear, polish your shoes. Teddy bear, off to school. Sing again. Teddy bear, turn around. Teddy bear, touch the ground. Teddy bear, polish your shoes. Teddy bear, off to school. Here we go. Alright, so say goodbye to the teddy bear. Goodbye, teddy bear. Alright, kids. So, as we know, we started the daily routine with our daily calendar. So today, you guys gonna tell me in which year we are. Is it 2000? Is it 2019? It's 2020. Alright. And do you know in which month we are? Are we in December? Is it snowy outside? I can't see snow right now. Is it rainy outside? Johnny, can you see? Is the weather rainy today? It's partial cloudy, right? So we are in month of September. We are in month of September. And do you know which day it is today? Minnie, you want to say something? Sorry? Yeah. Yes, kids. Minnie is right. Today is 14th. And do you know which day is today? Is it Sunday? No. Is it Tuesday? No. It's Monday. And any guesses which team we have today? So, our today's theme is birthday. Are you guys excited for today's theme? Yay! And our today's activity, wow. Kids, it's your favorite. We're gonna make a pancake today. Yay! Alright. So, let's talk about birthday. So, do you think we have any birthday party today? Is there any birthday girl or any birthday boy in your class? Yes, we have. Today is Monjo's birthday. Yay! Say happy birthday to Monjo. Let's sing a song for him. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to the little one. Happy birthday to you. May God bless you. May God bless you. May God bless you, the little one. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to Monjo. Yay! Alright, so kids, do you want to play an activity? I can see a lot of yes hands. Tina, you don't like to do an activity right now? Alright, so let's do an activity. Let's make a fun activity. As we know, today's theme is birthday. So we're gonna make a birthday pancake. Are you guys ready? Yeah. Alright. So let's sing a song. A pancake. Do you know what is a pancake? It looks like this. It's a pancake. And we're gonna make a pancake today in a pan. Here we go. All we need to have is a spoon, a pan, and a pancake. So let's make it. Mix up pancake, stir up pancake, pop it in the pan. Fry the pancake, toast the pancake, catch it if you can. Sing again with me. Mix up pancake, stir up pancake, pop it in the pan. Fry the pancake, toast the pancake, catch it if you can. Yay! Alright. So, are you guys feeling happy today? Are you guys feeling not happy today? Okay, let's talk about you. Hello, how are you? Hello, how are you? Hello, how are you? How are you today? I'm good. I'm great. I'm wonderful today. I'm good. I'm great. I'm wonderful today. Hello, how are you? Hello, how are you? Hello, how are you? How are you today? I'm sad. I'm tired. I'm not so good today. I'm sad. I'm tired. I'm not so good today. Hello, how are you? Hello, how are you? Hello, how are you? How are you today? I'm good. I'm great. I'm wonderful today. I'm tired. I'm not so good today. I'm sad. I'm tired. I'm not so good today. 4. Clap hands for everyone. Every guy did a great job. Alright. So kids, it's time for a story time. So today we're gonna read a story about a lovely princess. Anybody who knows any favorite princess name? Many you know? Alina? Elisa? Who are your favorite princess? Cinderella. Good. Sleeping Beauty. Snow White. Wow. Alright, cool. So let's begin our story. The Lovely Princess. A royal King Solomon was happily living with a beautiful wife Elena in a magnificent palace. They had 2 daughters named Bella and Lily, and 1 son, Oliver. After some time, their empire was attacked by a notorious ogre. In the war, the Queen Elena sacrificed her life but saved their kingdom. The King Solomon, who was left with 2 cute daughters and his son Oliver, was in grief. Not very long after his first wife died, he married again. His second wife did not care for her stepchildren and was often unkind to them. So they went into the ogre's house and found some rice. One princess kept watch out of the window while the other boiled their dinner. They hadn't even finished their meal and put the dishes to the sink when the ogre and his wife returned home. The 2 princesses were so frightened and they ran up to the top of the house and hid themselves on the flat roof where they could talk down onto the inner courtyard of the house, and from the other could see the open country. On the other hand, Oliver didn't find their sisters and left home to find them. When he heard, Oliver stepped into the room, picked up the dead mouse, and announced to the merchant, "Sir, I accept this dead mouse as a loan from you to me." The merchant was astonished, even more so when his staff wrote out a receipt for the dead mouse and attached it to the merchant's ledger. Bella and Lily were still hiding on the rooftop, and the rooftop was a favorite spot of the ogre and his wife. Here they would sit on the hot summer evenings or hang their clothes to dry in the open sun. When the ogre came into the house, he looked around and said to his wife, "Somebody has moving the furniture. Everything looks different." "Wife, did you do this?" No, she said. "I don't know. Who could have done all this?" "Someone also has been cooking the rice," continued the ogre wife. Then the ogre walked around and around several times with his nose up in the air, saying, "Someone is here now. I smell human flesh and blood." "Stuff and nonsense," said the wife. "You smell flesh and blood? Indeed. Why didn't still smell flesh and food?" They went on quarreling this way until the ogre said, "Well, never mind. I don't know how it is, But I'm very thirsty. Let's go out and drink some water. So both the ogre and his wife went to a well close to the house and began letting down jars into it and drawing up the water and drinking it. And the princesses who were on the top of the house saw them. Now Lily, one of the two princes, was very clever. She saw the ogre and his wife by the well and said to his sister Bella, I did do something now and will be good for us and good for everyone. Running down quickly from the top to the house, she crept close behind the ogre and his wife, and they stood on tiptoe over the side of the well. The girl grabbed hold one of the ogre's heel and one hand, and one of his wife's heel and her other hand, gave each a mighty push, and knocked the ogres down into the well. They both were drowned. The princess then returned to her sister and said, I killed the ogres. What? Both of them? Cried her sister. Yes, both, she said. Won't they come back? Said her sister. Never, she said. So the two princesses lived happily in the ogre's house for a long time. And they found rich clothes and jewels, gold, silver, diamond, which ogre's wife used to have earlier. Every morning, the youngest princess would tend to the flocks of chickens and herds of cows, taking them off to pasture, while the older one stayed at home, cooked the dinner, and kept the house. The younger princess, who was wise one, would often say to her sister in the morning, take care that if you see any stranger, if anyone should call out and ask for a drink of water, or any poor beggar ask for food, before you give it to them, be sure you put on ragged clothes and cover your face with charcoal and make yourself as ugly looking as possible. Otherwise, you're gonna be killed by some stranger and they're gonna steal all the riches and all the diamonds, the jewelries from us. The older sister said, yes, yes, dear sister, I understand everything. Their brother Oliver traded that dead mouse to a family who had a cat, and for the dead mouse he received 2 handfuls of chickpeas. One day, Oliver commissioned a golden mouse to be made, and he sent it to the same merchant from whom he had gotten his start. The merchant was surprised to receive such a fine gift. The merchant invited him over a supper one evening and introduced Oliver to her beautiful daughter. Merchant's daughter and Oliver fell in love with each other. Wow. The merchant allowed her beautiful daughter to marry with Oliver, and they became family. And Oliver started living with a beautiful wife happily. Bella and Lily was living in the ogre's palace in a deep forest, and their brother Oliver was living in the big royal house in Port City near King's Palace. They all three were leading a cozy life, but were sad because they were missing each other. Oh, so sad. And used to remember at different occasions. But one day, after the younger princess had gone out, an old queen, the wife of a neighboring king, who had been traveling for many days with her attendants, came near the palace when searching for water. When the queen discovered the fine palace, standing all by itself in the middle of the forest, she was very much astonished and said, "It's strange to me that anyone should have build such a house as this deep in the depths of the forest? Let's go in. No, no, no. Do not go, cried her attendants. This is most assuredly the house of an ogre. I should scarcely think anything very terrible lies her, for there is not a sound stirring. So she began tapping at the door, which was bottled, and called, "Will whoever owns this house give me, my people, some water to drink?" But nobody answered. Then the queen got impatient and shook the door, saying angrily, "Let me in, whoever you are. If you don't, I will force the door open." At this, the poor little Princess Bella got dreadfully frightened, and having blacked her face and made herself look as ugly as possible, she ran downstairs with a pitcher of water. Unbottling the door, she gave the queen the pitcher to drink from, but the maiden did not speak, for she was afraid. Now the queen was a very clever woman. As she raised the pitcher of her mouth to drink the water, she thought to herself, "This is very strange-looking creature that has brought me this jug of water. She would be pretty, but that her face seems to need washing, and her dress also is very untidy. What can that black stuff be on her face and hands? It looks very unnatural." And so instead of drinking the water, she threw it in the princess's face. Whoop. Bella started back with a little cry, while the water, trickling down her face, washed off the charcoal and showed her delicate features and beautiful complexion. The queen caught hold on her hand and said, "Now tell me true, who are you? Where do you come from? Who are your father and mother? And why are you here alone by yourself in the forest? Answer me, or I will have your head cut off." And she summoned on her guards, who drew his sword. The Bella was so terrified she could hardly speak, but at best she told how she was a daughter of a king and had ran away into the forest because of her cruel stepmother, and finding the house had lived there ever since. And having finished her story, she began to cry. Then the queen said to her, "Pretty child, forgive me for my roughness. Do not fear. I will take you home with me. As the daughter of a king, you shall be a proper wife for my son." But the more she spoke to the Princess Bella, the more frightened she became and could do nothing but cry. Now the Bella had said nothing to the queen about her sister Lily, not even told her that she had one, for she thought, "This queen says she will kill me. If she hears that I have a sister, they may kill her too." At last the queen said to one of her servants, "Place this young lady in one of my palanquins, and we will set off for home." Round her neck were many strings of pearls. So Bella worked very cleverly. She untied them, and tearing her sari robe into little bits, tied in one pearl in each piece of the sari, that is, might be heavy enough to fall straight to the ground. So she went on, dropping one pearl and then another and another. All the way she went along until they reached the palace where the queen lived. The queen commanded her son to appear, and he did. She said, "My son, you have tarried long enough in choosing a bride. I told you that if you did not choose one for yourself, I would find one for you. So I have. Here is she." And she thrust the girl forward. The Bella was still weeping, and the prince could tell that she was hardly a willing bride. When they were alone, he whispered, "Fear not, maiden. I will postpone the wedding for as long as I can. And if the wedding must take place, you will not be forced to say or do anything you do not want to do." Meanwhile, the younger Princess Lily, who had been out with her flocks when the queen looked her sister away, had returned home. When Lily came back, she found the door wide open and no one standing there. Then she would gather a lotus flower, such as she has been accustomed to wear in her hair as a child, and put it on so as to feel for a few minutes like herself again. Then the old lady which came to the lily house come again to the prince and gave her a bright sparkling red rose. The prince was very polite with the old lady. The old lady said, "Hey, beautiful prince, can you please accept my rose?" And he said, "Thank you so much, old lady. Thanks for giving it to me." And as soon as he took the rose, the petals rose falling down on the ground. And when all the petals fall on the ground, everything was back. The father, the mother, and the two daughters, and the Oliver, they were living happily again. The end of the story. So kids, how was the story? I hope you enjoy a lot. Thank you so much. And thanks to you too.